Bore da. Good morning. We are in a forest somewhere in the majestic Carmarthenshire area. And I'd like to say hello to everyone this morning and shout out to retired deer hunter. Hope you're doing well, man. Got a story about the shed. The famous shed down in the back garden, man. We had an old fucking shed. Ooh, I swore, sorry. I had an old shed and it was just run down and just rugged. But me and the crew, we used to put our amps in there and just play. It was so small, the shed was. It was really small. You could fit like 2 people and have a mosh. But we just crammed it as many people as we could and just had a fucking ball. But one morning I was down there jamming by myself. Here's a good story. Oof. One morning I was down there by myself at about nearly 10 a.m. And I was playing guitar and I was only about nearly 13-year-old. Let's go for a walk. Let's take a walk. I was about 13-year-old. And we had new neighbours that moved in on the bottom end. Neighbours on the bottom end, new ones. And as I was like coming out of the shed after having a jam, there was this huge motherfucker. Honestly, he was big. There was this big guy standing at the bottom of my garden, on the side of my garden. And he was built, man. He looked like an MMA fighter or something. He looked like a fighter, nonetheless. And he had all these tattoos and all that. And he looks at me and he goes, "Oi, what the F do you call this at this time of the morning?" And I was like, I'm dead. That's the first thing I thought was, I'm dead. And then I was like, oh shit. So I was like, I'm so sorry, man. I didn't realise it was that loud. It was an accident. I was making all sorts of shit up, right? I just didn't want to die that day. And this guy, he calls me over to him, and I was like, oh man, I can't outrun him because he's got to jump over the wall before he gets to me. I'm fast as fuck, especially if I'm running for my life. And then I thought, you know what? They just moved in. I don't want to, you know. Anyway, he calls me over. And he goes, he puts his hand out for me to shake and he goes, "I'm only joking, pal, turn it up." And this guy comes in and we were jamming and we were having a hell of a laugh. He gave me a Gary Moore CD and he gave me a Motorhead shirt and everything. The guy was cool as fuck. He just scared the shit out of me, that's all. He was just playing. That was an epic story. There's so many different stories from that shed. Could be here all day, man. But yeah, I never forget that. Wow, I never forget that. I thought like he's gonna hit me or something now. I'm dead. But no, he came in and he jammed with me, man. He's a guitar player himself. And it turns out his father was a legend on the guitar, like seriously in the area. And his old man used to come in and jam with us as well, man. And I learned so much. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. I was blessed, man. I was so blessed. There's a lot of people that's come in and out of my life, and I've learned so much, man. I wouldn't change anything, man. I love everyone. I'm going to feed the wildlife today. Bread and birdseed. And then I'm going to come home, and then I'm going to practice guitar. I have a lot of projects coming up, and I need to make sure that my axe is sharp. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I love you all forever. Peace.